Morning everyone. Well, we had rain overnight and early this morning, and now we have sun again, but we have quite a bit of wind. Everything's blowing about the garden, but at least we've had some rain. I've had a new bug house. I'll bought it when I went shopping. I'll put the picture up. Next, look what I bought when I went shopping. New bug house. When I get round here, I've got a buddleia that's across my path, and quite often there's a bee on it when I come to walk past it, so I have to be careful. Just a minute. Normally a bee on it, and then I have to move it to get past. Right, you know that dahlia that I've been waiting to come out? It looks white, but it's not. There's little tiny flakes of purple on it. And now this is my purple and white one, and I reckon it's just because it's so hot. And it's been baked with sun for days while it could come out, because it took ages to come out. But I reckon this is it. So I can label this purple, light purple and white. There's more purple on it when it first started to come out. And the more it comes out, the whiter it gets. But saying that, let me show you one of my purple ones. Now this is its normal colour, like that. But the last ones to come out are coming out like that with white on the edges. I think it's the sun that's bleaching the buds. And then by the time they come out, they're a different colour to normal. That's quite unusual, but very pretty. And I'm sorry the live chat didn't work last night. My computer decided to have a little bit of a meltdown and I lost the sound. I've got the sound working now, but the webcam on my computer don't seem to be very good. It seems to be a bit blurry in a spot. So I have got another laptop upstairs that I use just for editing. I might try with that, and I probably will do another live chat and do like a question and answer type of thing. If anybody wants to ask any questions about the garden or the dogs and different things and what I'm planning on growing next year. I've got a lot of new stuff, new varieties, new stuff that I've never grown before. So it's going to be interesting next year. This wind's a bit blustery. Oh, it don't blow me sunflowers down, they're blowing about up there. Let me show you. Because I couldn't tie them up after a certain height, so all the top bits are not attached to the trellis. But anyway, the trellis is only just shoved into the ground, so... But it's... when the wind's not blowing, it's nice, but all of a sudden we keep getting these big gusts, and they're all blowing about all over the place. I'm going to go and get in there and pick some more calendula so I can dry it for my calendula oil that I'm going to make. And I've spotted a ladybird on, you'll not be able to see it, it's too small, but it's on my nasturtiums and it's eating the black fly. So I'm not going to spray for black fly, I'm just going to let the ladybird munch them. I've got tons of nasturtiums, so I'm not that worried about a bit of black fly. Leave the ladybirds to have a nice meal. I'm quite pleased with my hot lips that I bought at the Gardener's World show. This is doing really well, and so is this one, this purple one. Can't find the label. Salvia Endless Love. So the two I put in pots are doing better than the two I put in the ground. The three I put side of the wall, I don't think they're getting enough water. And the one I've put back here, it's not flowered yet, but it was only it is, you can't see it, can you? It's in a shadow. Perhaps it's not getting enough sun, but it's there. It has bushed out a little bit. Might look all right next year if it survives the winter. But that one was only a bit of a twig when I bought it. But that's not tried to flower. So, but that ground's not very good. I might just dig things up and put them in pots for the winter and put them in my new coal frames that's coming, that I've just told my husband about. And he's called me a very expensive woman, because he said, he says, I'll move you them slabs to this weekend. So why do you want your slabs moving? So I told him, and then out came I've ordered some more coal frames. So I'm in the bad books again for spending money, but never mind. It's only because he needs a new exhaust on his car. And I keep making him wait. Well, it's not that bad yet, I keep saying. I'll have to go and let him have a new exhaust in a bit, otherwise he really will be getting his hair off with me. Never mind. My sweet peas are doing quite nice. Oops. Oh, I'm in my own shadow again. These are purple ones. There's some nice ones down here. I'm going to save the seeds off these. I'm not keep picking them. I know if you keep picking them that they keep coming, but I've got that many things to do. I forget to pick them. You can't see because I'm well, I'm not exactly shooting into the sun, but it's not picking the purple ones up very well. Now it's stopped raining, I think my peppers can go back outside. I took them in and shut the door last night because we were expecting rain, and it has rained on and off all night. So they've been nicely protected in here, and now I'll go and put them out in the sun. I know I've already shown you this at least once this week. Well, we're at the weekend now, but in the week I've shown you it, I think once or maybe twice, but I can't believe how fast, if I can get to it, it's growing. Just, hold on, I'm going to break my neck in a minute. Tangled, yet. Just look at it. It's too, there. My hand, I could kind of get my hand like round it last time. Look at that, it's massive. But I found the packet of seeds the other day, and it's called Atlantic Giant, so it should be. I don't think any of the others have lost the, no, there's one dropped off there. I think there's going to be one on the end, but I think it's putting all its efforts into this one. Stuck round here now. Not going to try and get back round one-handed. Yeah, I know the others were pollinated because I saw the bees going in, and I actually got a male flower and tried to hand pollinate all the other ones that were coming, and they've just not took. And I just think that it's the plant itself that's wanting to just concentrate on that big one. But I don't mind if I get one massive pumpkin, then that's perfectly fine. Right, let's see if we can get out of here. I hope this rain has helped my grapes, because they've not, considering it's warm and grapes like it's warm. I know they only got transplanted into the ground this year, so they'd have a bit of transplant shock. Well, late last year they got transplanted. Let me just show you. This is the end, and it seemed to have dried up on the end and not gone any further. But we've got growth from there, so that's as much, so it's quite a bit of growth, but the upward shoots, let me turn around slightly, all these upward shoots have done nothing. They've gone up, but they've not produced any fruit, and they just stopped when it, oh, I think that might have just gone a little bit, that one might have gone a little bit further, that one might be growing, but the ends seem to shrivel up when we had got to the hottest days. And I tried to water, so I'm hoping this watering of the rain watering them last night's done them good. But I'm not that bothered if they don't produce flowers. I'm just trying to train it to how I want it. So it's not a bad thing if it concentrates on putting on some growth, and then when I prune it for the winter, when I prune it in autumn, take these top shoots down to 2 nodes across there, and then everything will thicken up next year, and it's getting how I want it. The other one has not really done anything. I've got my feet all tangled in pumpkin. This, they came, these 2 little shoots, they've not really done anything, and there's a couple come up on these sides and a bit up there, but this one's done nothing, and this one was very vigorous last year. So I think this ground's not very good quality, because the conifers were here, so they've sucked all the goodness out. So it's got to establish bigger roots into the ground, and then we've had all this hot weather, and I've not watered them an awful lot because they're a bit awkward to get to, but hope for better next year.